Hey VC, Jeff's back. It's my weekend. Spent the last couple hours cleaning up grout work and yeah, discovered some of the floor stuff I'd done starting to crack. So yeah, when they say don't add too much water, they mean it. I think I remember in that section, I think I was stretching the grout a little bit. So I have to rip it out and redo that part. Ah! I didn't want to use my master bath. Anyway, just do a quick finds video here. So I find these the shorter the videos are, the more views I get. So yeah, let's just do a couple short videos today. So finds. Hit used bookstore that's really good in my area. It's close to my work. So I was gonna go down to like a antique mall and so on, but it's so hot and I got so much stuff to do around the house. So antique store it was, or not antique store, used bookstore it was. Sometimes you get really good deals there, like more obscure stuff. They usually mark it down so it sells, but I think they actually do look up the prices. I think I paid a little too much on one thing. I'll show you, but it's something I had wanted for a while. So now I kind of regret it because I think well, I'll get to it. Anyway, let's jump in. So I found this in the folk section. Sort of folky though. Charles Lloyd, the jazz guy. So on this one he's playing flute and Chinese oboe. Interesting album. So he's getting kind of new agey on this one. So a little ambient. So the first side looks like it's a four-parter, Big Sur Tapestry, which has Charles Lloyd on I guess that's supposed to be Chinese flute and Chinese oboe, Georgia Kelly on harp, and that's it. So it's a really nice, chill album. It's a little less like his early, his newer stuff on Blue Note. And then on the second side is just him soloing on alto flute. Has a very kind of Japanese slash Chinese kind of flavor to it, as it's using a Chinese flute. It's almost like a shakuhachi, but little less harsh sounding. I kind of actually prefer the shakuhachi sound, but it's actually, I only paid a few bucks for it and quite happy with it. It wasn't what I was expecting at all from Charles Lloyd, but I might seek out some more stuff from this period because it was actually quite good. So it's very very ambient-esque. You can hear kind of that influence from Masahiko Togashi, the Japanese drummer, avant-garde. You can kind of hear that. You can hear a little bit, Eno influence. I think this was, I forgot what year this is. I think it's either very late 70s or very early 80s. But yeah, I do like Charles Lloyd, and I'll probably be looking for more from that period. Okay, so this is the good stuff. This is the one I paid up for. You actually there. So it's probably on the high end of its value, but yeah, VG Plus copy. The Clash's self-titled first album. Plays almost like a best of. It's everything. This is probably my favorite Clash album, so I've been wanting this. And that kind of, now that I listen to it, I kind of wish I just bought the reissue. The recording, I don't think it's the pressing so much as the recording quality wasn't that great. But yeah, so unlike the Discogs, there actually is an insert with all the lyrics. So I think this is an American, but it should be American. Yeah, this is an American. It's the first pressing American. So on Epic, that's kind of that boring label that you all know. Great album, but yeah, it's not that pressing, I don't think, so much as it's just not well engineered. I don't know, so maybe the modern version sounds a little bit better, because I want to say the CDs actually sounded better than this. So what's on here? Starts out with Clash City Rockers, of course. White Riot, which probably hasn't aged so well, but it was definitely not what it sounds like now. I Fought the Law, London's Burning, Janie Jones, Career Opportunities, Jail, Guitar Doors, Police and Thieves. Yeah, this is a solid album. This is pretty much a perfect album other than the sound quality, but I don't think it's I think it's just a bad engineered badly engineered record. So I don't know. I would love to hear the modern pressings versus this. I'm betting they sound better. So I kind of regret. I paid up a little bit. It was like, yeah, 25-ish, 25. So that was the only one I really paid up for on this stack. So love the album, but yeah, probably would have been better off with the $15 repress, to be honest. This was a good find. So only paid $1.75. It was stuck in the world music. This place you dig and you find stuff. I think people were hiding stuff. They had a Michael Jackson hidden in a way, but I didn't want to pay $25 for Thriller, man. I'm gonna find that eventually in the thrift. It's a Little Feat. Is it self-titled? I think it's self-titled. I haven't given it a spin yet, but yeah, good one. Most of these I haven't spun. Yeah, I only spun the first couple I showed. Here, found this one, Sealed. So only $1.75. If it's open, usually these go for $5-ish on Discogs. So kind of blues rock. Tracy Nelson. This is her 1980 album, Sealed. It is a minty. And yeah, the sealed copies go for about $30. So yeah, no matter. Not the biggest Tracy Nelson fan, but I do like her, so I'm hoping that I like this album. So for that price, I'll take a risk, you know. I was quite happy to find this VG Plus copy, $8. Yay! X. I think this is their third album. So I think I have their first 3 albums now, which are the ones I wanted. So yeah, I think Steve Carlson gave a good write-up on that one. So this is supposedly the dark period there. Found Nils Lofgren for a couple bucks. Love that cover. BG Plus. $2 exactly. And added to my Gordon Lightfoot. Not his best album. I'm still looking for like my favorite songs. I can never find those ones. I'll run into them eventually, but definitely not gonna order it online. You always see Gordon Lightfoot in this area. This area, like the DC area, I don't know why. Like you see a lot of like the Philadelphia soul type stuff, and you see a lot of folk music, and it's always in the Goodwill or whatever. You can get it for under a couple bucks all the time. So, but it's really clean copy, so pick that up because I didn't have that one. So yeah, vinyl finds, yay! Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll go ahead and shoot my vinyl spins video next. So take care, everyone. Hope you're all well, and yeah, whatever. Stay safe out there.